Today I want to talk about the fundamentals of marriage. I'm not going to throw scripture, I'm not going to preach, I'm not going to do any of those things, but I'm going to give the fundamentals of my marriage and why I think there's a lot of other marriages failing. First and foremost, put God first. No matter what you do in life, I honestly feel that if you follow God, you will not go wrong. So, first and foremost, God is in our marriage. God has placed his feet in our marriage because I asked him to. So it's a beautiful thing. Looking at my ring, there's 3 bands. There's a silver band here, a silver band in the middle, and then another silver band here. Before we ever got married, it was a symbolism for us that God would be in the center and we would follow on the sides. That Trinity would keep us together. Second, I feel like you need to cleave to your spouse. Your spouse should be first and foremost, number one, over everything else. It should be over your job. It should be over your friends. It should be over your past. It should be over everything. Too many times I see people keeping connected with the past via Facebook, via friends, whatever it may be. And they consume all of their time with that and don't put enough time into their marriage. If you want to move forward, you have to let go of the past. All your friends are the past because it's the past. That's what it is. It's gone. Let it go. Don't be getting on social media talking to your little exes and, talking to your crushes and trying to figure out what's going on in their life and talking to your friends and be like, oh, so-and-so. Let it go. Cleave to your spouse. Treat your spouse with the utmost respect because on this earth, as far as earthly, fleshly beings, they should be the most important person in your life. So why so many times do people beat their wife or talk bad about their husband or all of these absurd things? I don't know. They're getting it all wrong. First, the utmost respect should be given to your spouse because it's the most important person on this earth. Another mistake a lot of people make, everything is bliss and beautiful when they get married, but then kids come along. Pure chaos. Kids are a handful. Kids are a beautiful thing. But people put so much time into spending time with their kids and doing things for the kids. Don't get me wrong, it needs to be done. But they forget that they still need to be nurturing their relationship. They still need to be putting time into their spouse to make sure the spouse understands that they are loved. Because what happens is once your kids reach an age that you no longer spend that much time with them, you've wasted so much time not spent with your spouse that you no longer have a connection. You no longer have anything. The last thing, there's many, many more in my head, but the last thing, and I feel if more people would do it, there would be far, 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 far less divorce. Don't give yourself an option. Don't give yourself a way out. Don't sit and think, well, if things aren't going quite the way I want them to, I can just get a divorce. That's absurd. If you go into your marriage with all of the thoughts of building a future together, you should never give yourself an out. Don't sit and imagine what would my life be like if we never got married. What will my life be like if after this argument we just get a divorce? That's absurd. You should always be thinking of how to make your life better with your spouse. That's just my thought. I mean, sit back and, people, oh, that guy looks really good, or that girl's really nice, or whatever. What would my life be like there? I guarantee it's going to have problems, and it's probably going to have more problems than what you got going on right now. Put God first, put your spouse second. Cleave, nurture. Don't give yourself up way out. I feel like if you can apply those fundamentals to your marriage, things will be a lot better. Those are very simple, very minute principles, and they've worked for me. So I feel like they might be able to work for others. But I hope everybody's enjoying the channel. If there's anything you would like to see, you would like for me to post, give you my opinion, my thoughts on, feel free to drop a comment below. Don't forget, hit the button, subscribe, like our videos, share them to everybody, and hit that little button so you get the bell notification every time I post something. I'm going to try to post something a little more often. I know I was gone for a minute, but I'm back. Hope y'all enjoy it.